Okay, we're going to get started now to actually create the framing plan. Okay, so let me share this with you. I'm looking at the framing plan here, and these are columns, and these columns are being identified by the column grid, okay? So this is column grid 1, column grid 2, column grid 3, vertically. From column grid 1 to column grid 2 is 15 feet, okay? And from column grid 2 to column grid 3 is 15 feet as well, okay? And then, and that's horizontally, I said, that's horizontally. So now vertically, we have column lines A, B, and C, and that's how column grids are typically identified. Horizontally, they are numbered, and vertically, they are lettered, okay? So again, from column line going vertical, from column line A to column line B is 15 feet, from column line B to C is also 15 feet, okay? So these column grids are important in terms of identifying columns. So if I wanted to identify this column right here, this column would be at the intersection of, or actually it would be 2B. So this column will be at the intersection of 2 and B. So this is important in terms of structural identification for columns. All right, so your initial task then is to create the grid first. You're going to create the grid first. Okay, so now here's what I've done, okay? I've created the grid, okay? And actually, the grid should be on S grid, okay? Okay, and if I want to look at my layer structure, okay? S grid, here's my current layer, and it has a center to line type, right? So it should be dashed. It should have dashes and spaces. Actually, yeah, as center lines, pardon me, as center lines. Okay, good. So what I simply did, I created this grid here, and I offset it by 15 feet, okay? Created this grid line here, offset that by 15 feet, okay? So that's how I got started with the grid. That's what you want to do first, okay?